Welcome back to the Legend of the Ramble House Saints, a giant slayer adventure done in Savage Worlds. Pathfinder for Savage Worlds, to be exact. Brought to you by our amazing sponsors, which, if you're watching the video, is straight up on my head. Let me point in the right direction. Poppet's Coffee. And they make some of the best coffee on the planet. Hands down, I will stand by that until the end of my life. And I'm pretty sure that Mike and Nick will both agree.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Resounding, Nick. Very resounding.
The Nick guarantee. It's probably fine.
So, anyway, when last we left our valiant heroes, they had finally found a place where they could find some will-o-wisps. They slaughtered said will-o-wisps with nary a wound to themselves, just some expended power and one transformed Spike Lee. Which, let's go ahead and shape change her back.
Wait. When I was still a snake and this thing died, I was mad that I didn't get to kill it. So I'm gonna bend down and just bite it a couple times to release my anger.
You said that last time.
I thought that was after the recording ended.
She's just reiterating that she is an angry snake.
Spike's still mad.
Man, you just broke the fourth wall like that.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. None of us can do it quite as good as Ryan Reynolds, but...
Pause. Look at the camera. And that's when we knew it all was sideways.
All right, so you guys have several will-o-wisp bodies to choose from. You have your new friend, Ingrahild, which, did you guys decide who was going to do the dice rolls for her?
Well, I'll take care of it.
All right.
I believe it was Mike.
So I will pass. Yep, I already have passed control to Mike, because I think he was the first one who piped up.
It's a very Mike thing to do.
It is very much a Mike thing to do.
Proud of you.
Proud of you.
And you have the lantern, you have some wisp bodies. What are you guys going to do?
I'm plugging in one of those wisp bodies right into the lantern.
All right. And as you do, it glows with this bright, ghostly blue light, very similar to the light that the wisps were giving off. And then a beam shoots out from the lantern off to the north, seemingly showing you the path that you need to follow.
Well, I reckon this way.
I think you're supposed to go this direction, and I point to the north.
Oh, yeah. That's what I meant.
All right. And as you guys move onward, it takes you most of a day. You guys stop and camp. And short of the fact that you guys are assaulted repeatedly by what can only be described as hordes of mosquitoes, doing their best to drain you dry of your life's blood, my son is being his normal loud self. I don't know if you guys can hear him in the background.
Oh, I thought your wife made a comment about being drained.
No, she's in the other room right now.
Oh my!
But I'm going to just turn to the right here or to the left here. I'm going to pick him up, bring him into the camera view. You going to bed, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay, wave bye to everybody. Wave up here at the camera. Wave night night. Night night, buddy. All right. But as I was saying, after camping for a night, you guys finally come to a clearing of sorts. And let me give you a little bit of flavor text here. So as you come out of the fort or out of the swamp and into a less swampy area. The ground is still spongy, but it's not sink to your ankles wet anymore. You see a circle of these just huge, almost monolithic standing stones surrounding what appears to be a central menhir, covered in a thick layer of thorny vegetation. There's about 8 of these stones in total, all surrounding the central stone. 5 of the intact ones, and another 3 that have crumbled and partially sunk down into the swamp's soggy ground. And there's a large pool that gently bubbles to the northwest of the standing stones. And you can kind of see it through the trees up ahead. And I'm going to go ahead and bring this map up for you guys. And I'm going to change the background because on the player's view, they've got this yucky gray thing going on. Oh, that's the wrong adventure, James. So I'm going to change that yucky gray to a nice, beautiful black background. There we go. Now it's not quite so distracting for the viewers. And this is what you guys can see now. I'm not sure why your vision is being limited, but I can fix that.
I was going to say, I can't see 6 inches in front of my face.
There we go.
So, anyways, Ingrahill, that's why I use Vaseline for everything. Are these those fancy rocks?
Keep it in your pants, Romeo. Let's do this.
She's definitely looking at you askance as you say that. And then as she looks forward, she says, yes, this is where we fought the hags.
I guess I'll look and see if I see any hags.
Okay, go ahead and make a...
Thid.
Oh,
Do I
Thid.
see anything?
You see what almost perfectly fits to the vision of when Halgro was translating for
Whitemane.
Silvermane.
Or Silvermane, that's it.
Silvermane. Almost perfectly what you envisioned, with the exception of the 3 standing stones that have fallen over and are in severe disrepair.
Yeah, I mean, I think this looks like what that Whitemane guy was saying.
I mean, the light's shining right at it, so...
Yeah, the light is shining directly on this central menhir.
So I'm just gonna take a move action, get closer.
All right. And everybody else can take a move action up.
I want to start looking at some of these stones.
Because of the issues we had last week, I'm going to put another spike on the map, but out of view. And as you guys get to where you're at...
Ooh, that made my vision black.
Did it?
Yeah.
Which one of you is the real Spike?
Do 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 do.
Kill them both.
You'll never know.
That's weird. You should have vision coming from both.
You have like a weird brown circle, probably 5 inches to my bottom left right there. That's the only thing I can see. And my token.
Huh. All right, so let me do this.
Ooh.
That should have fixed it for you, and I'll just throw the extra spike on there when you transform.
Okay.
All right, so as you guys all get up to there, I need everybody to make a notice check. Oh, I see a critical failure for Miss Spike Lee.
I'm blind.
Kratos doing all right. Ingrahild is doing all right. Let me scroll back down here. Thid is okay, and Blizz is okay. So everybody but Spike hears this loud crashing coming from the north. And from out of the surrounding wood, you guys see these 4 large giants come running out, and that's where we'll start the fight.
Those don't look like any hacks to me.
All right, so right at the start, with the Black Joker giving me my first Benny of the night, we have Slimy Giant right here, and he is going to come rushing down. He's going to have to run. So let's see how far he can run. He can get 3 more inches out of it, so he will move up to there. I believe he has reach. He does not, so he's going to have to take a step in closer. And he is going to target, and he has this large gaff hook. Kind of sort of a polearm. It looks like it's sized for humans rather than giants. And he is targeting Ingrahild as he swings that gaff at her. He ran, and he is roaring as he comes running in, and he misses Ingrahild.
Good.
Then we go to the next slimy giant here. And he is also going to run. So let's get that run out of the way. He can go 12. So he comes rushing right up to Kratos. Swings his gaff at Kratos. He ran as well. Let's roll it. And it comes out with a miss. Blizz, you are up. You see 4 of these giants.
All right, we're going to step to there, and we are going to break out our breath weapon.
Nice.
Okay.
If you go, do you know how to change the direction on it? There you go.
Yes. All right, so I need to adjust it just ever so slightly more to get it to hit both of them. Let's try 210. Will that get both of them?
Let me see.
It looks like it's got both of them.
When I alt click in it, it's not catching both of them though.
Okay, so let's adjust it down now. We'll try 195 because we have to use 360 degrees with this program. There we go.
Yep, looks like
So
it's
they
going
get
to catch both.
Yep, they get an evasion versus 3d6 because we did not give it a. Howard, do you want me to just like roll the damage through like burst or bolt or something?
Did I not give it damage?
Do I have it on my?
Look under gear. Nope. Powers. Nope. I swear I put it on your sheet.
It might not have saved, but since it's got, I could do it like this.
Yeah, roll it with
raised damage because the 2d6 because I don't have to roll anything else, so 3d6 there, and then you can give them their evasions.
Yep. So the first one going to get its agility roll. And
Oh, he's out of it.
Goes leaping clear. And the other one also gets an agility check at -2 to evade it.
Now, quick question. Does evade proc attacks of opportunity?
No.
Okay.
And as you cut loose with your breath weapon, both of the giants surprisingly nimbly just go jumping out of the way.
That's fine. And then I will finish the last bit of my movement to just back up to there so that Kratos is still in front of me between me and the giants, since apparently they did not enjoy the frosty breath of doom. And so that'll end that turn. Now we go to Ingrahild, who's just going to 2-weapon attack.
So 2 actions, 1 for each
2
weapon.
actions, 1 for each weapon.
No penalties.
No
because
penalties.
She has ambidexterity and 2-weapon fighting.
Oof.
First one is a miss.
It is. Well, she's always off with her main hand. It's this offhand hand axe that really comes through in the pinch, as proven yet again.
All right.
As she's slapping that giant for 17.
And he is wounded. And shaken. All right. Is she going to move at all?
Oh no, she's going to stand right there and bang with this thing.
Okay. Let's move on to Thid.
All right, so Thid's
So-
gonna see.
Before you do anything else, Thid, make sure you turn on your giant foe parry.
Yeah, let me do that. Beep, beep, beep. That guy right there. Okay.
Ingrahild also needs that.
Oh, yeah. There, let me open up both of their sheets. And I can literally just drag a copy of it. Maybe. Apparently I can't. Anyway, go ahead and take care of what you're going to do there.
All right, so you're gonna see Thid grab like a mason jar off of his hip that you haven't seen yet. And it's just got like this black tarry substance in it, and he kind of cracks the lid just slightly before he chucks it, and he will cast Sloth on these two for 2 additional power points.
Okay.
And I can make it a medium blast template. So let's try her out. And so with a raise, that causes their movement to count as an action.
As long as they don't make the spirit roll. Just the first one, it will count as an action. All right, so they have both been slothed.
Just hit with a tarry molasses-like substance. With a raise, movement is also an action. The target automatically attempts to shake off the effects of sloth at the end of each of his next turns by making a spirit roll.
All right, so let me create a quick active effect. Speed. Their speed is currently at.
I believe the duration is 5 rounds as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2 for that.
Okay, there we go.
2 for that, so that's 4 total. Cool.
All right.
And that will be Thid's turn.
All right, that brings us to Kratos.
All right. Well, we got some giants here, so we are going to step forward up to the edge of this black goo that's probably fading away now.
Indeed.
And we are just going to take one swing with the hammer with frenzy wildly at this closer giant.
Okay. All right. That is a hit with a raise and a hit. So go ahead and roll that raise damage first.
Yep. I'm not a fan of that 13. We'll take it and spend a Benny on it.
Okay. So it goes up to a wound. Hold on just a second. Because he gets his roll before any wound penalties are applied because you hit him with a raise.
Yep.
And
Holy shit, you failed a vigor check.
I know. That is crazy. All right, so he is going to be reduced in size by 1.
It does not look like it took the wild attack damage modifier on there. I don't think it would have bumped it up to another wound, would it?
A 1 point or 2 points? No.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason it didn't add the wild attack to the bending roll.
All right, so he is definitely shaken from that, and then the damage from the second hit.
Yep, and make sure wild attacks hit, and boom. Ooh, this one's going to hurt.
Ugh.
Okay, before he takes his damage, he is going to get a second vigor check at -4.
I didn't get to see the damage.
It was 34.
Oh, it's up there. 34.
Yep.
5 wounds. Jesus.
So he is going to be shrunk again.
Oh, with the frenzy, if one of them's a raise, they're both counted for that hit?
Or no, that's right. So I was thinking that was a raise. However,
No, it just exploded.
all right, so he's going to try and soak some of this. And he fails, so he goes down. He goes down hard because he took 5 wounds. So I'm going to use my nifty new macro. And mark him dead. Did it do it?
Whoa.
All right.
The sound of a giant falling, apparently.
Okay, Kratos. That was you.
Yep. I do have a little bit of movement left. So we're going to go into the thick and get up next to this one and end our turn there.
Okay. And it is that one's turn, and it is very grateful that you stepped into its range so it doesn't have to use an action to move. And it's going to go hog wild because it's kind of mad that you killed its friend. So 3 actions. Wild attack. And he swings the gaff.
Oh.
And he hits you. Just a basic success, but when facing giants, they tend to have D12s in strength, causing a single wound.
And we will attempt to soak that. And we're fine.
All right, and he swings again. 3 actions, wild attack. That's going to be a miss, and he swings his gaff at you one more time. 3 actions, wild attack, roll. And that's going to be a miss. And that takes us to the last giant, who comes rushing up to help his friend. And he is roaring in anger because he saw one of his friends go down. So he is also going to do the 3-action special. Whoops, I clicked the wrong button. So let's sit on that for the moment. Where is... It didn't make an attack, did it?
Nope.
Okay, let me try that again. 3 actions, wild attack, roll. He misses. Is it giving him the gang up? It is not. So that would be a flat +1.
Do you want me to move like a half inch closer to him?
No, because you're on the square, so it should automatically give it.
Oh, I guess we are on grids.
All right, so that does not change the result. And he takes his second swing. And that's also a miss. The gang up bonus won't make a difference. And he roars as he swings a third time. And that's going to be a miss. All right, so as we go into round 2, one of the giants is already down. The first one up is going to get a chance to unshake.
Actually, before that happens,
Spike wasn't in initiative last time either.
She was surprised.
Okay.
She missed the surprise round.
I did real bad.
All right, so that didn't change anything.
I am playing Seize the Day.
Ooh.
Which acts like I had a Joker.
All right,
Dang.
so that will change your... Where's the update? There it is. So that changes you to the black.
I don't know if it gives the benefits of drawing a Joker.
Yeah, I'll let it roll.
Well, that works then. All right.
All right, so up first is Blizz.
So we're going to go up to here, and we're casting 2 spells. First one is Burst. As I work to adjust the mojo here.
I would love if they had like a slider to do it.
Yeah, that would be much easier than having to remember 360-degree radius angles.
Looks like it needs to come down just a little more.
Yep. Let's try 200. There we go.
That looks perfect.
And then I am going to spend the extra power points to bump that up, because Burst. If at first your breath weapon doesn't succeed, try it again. Yep, I'll spend 2 extra power points to bump it up to 3d6.
Okay.
Click the 2 action button. Roll it. Oh no.
Let's see. It did add the Joker, so you're good there.
Oh, it did add the Joker, so that is a success. But it also added their vulnerable, so that would still be a failure. Because their vulnerable wouldn't count into that.
Ah, that is true. Let me...
So I will re-roll that Benny. Or re-roll it. And so a 6 will be a 4, which would be a correct one.
Okay.
So I will roll damage with the raise to get that extra bump. And let's see how my damage looks. I'll take Shaken on both of them with that first spell.
All right.
All right. Second spell is going after big guy back here. Is I'm going to launch an icicle at him. spending the extra power points to bump the damage up on that one as well. I'll adjust all the power points once I'm done because I have 20 to start with. We're good. And that is accurate at a 6. No adjustments needed.
Correct. Ooh, that's enough
And
for a wound.
We'll hit him for a wound. And that will be Blizz's turn.
All right. That takes us to the giant who attempts to unshake. And it's going to spend a Benny. And then it is going to try and smash Ingrahild. As it is going to take 3 actions. Why did it not remove Shaken? There we go. It didn't spend it correctly for some reason.
Wacky.
All right. So 3 actions, wild attack, and it swings at her. And it misses, so it's going to try and swing again. 3 actions and wild. You know what? It really does not like that it's missing. We'll go on to its 3rd action. And roll. All right, let's go fishing. It'll go one more time.
You leave Thid's girlfriend alone.
She's not my
Alright.
girlfriend.
She's just your friend that happens to be a girl.
She's not even my friend. I don't know her.
All right, that takes us to Spike. Spike, what are you going to do?
Okay. I would like to just do a single attack.
Okay.
I want to do bolt, but I want to spend 2 extra bennies to add fatigue to that.
Ooh,
2 extra power
two
points.
extra power points?
That's what I meant. Yep, that would be highly preferred. So yeah. So
Okay.
that is my plan of action.
That's pretty nice.
If I can hit.
We'll roll that beautiful faith footage.
Good enough.
That is a hit, but no raise.
Mm. Oh my gosh.
You want to try
That's
again?
fine. The fatigue will still go off on it, though.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm
So
happy with
he
it.
gains 1 point of fatigue. And are you going to move it all?
Yes, actually. I'm going to whoop.
Okay. So this one is going to try and unshake itself. No longer shaken. And it is going to just try and smash once. And it is swinging wildly. There it goes. It hits. Just a basic success.
That's actually a raise because it did not give it the gang up bonus. Oh, wait, other one's shaken. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, the gang up wasn't working anyway, so I was keeping an eye for it. Sorry.
All right. That's going to be a wound on Kratos. Is Kratos going to try and soak?
We will attempt to soak it. And it looks like we made it.
Indeed. And that takes us to Ingrahild.
All right. Well, she's got this huffy puffin big mother right in front of her, so she's going to try it again. Dwarven War Axe first.
Holy crap, she hit with the War Axe.
Finally, she hit with the War Axe. But doesn't do enough. Doesn't do any damage. Does she have her own Benny pile?
She does.
All right. Well, we will... You know what? She doesn't like this guy. All right. Apparently 7 is what needed to be rolled. I need to take this act to Vegas and hit the craps table.
And is she swinging her offhand? Yep.
Yes. Yes, she is. And that is another hit. No raise. The offhand is the plan. Oh, not enough to do anything. Well, she tried. She just couldn't get through its slimy hide.
All right. That brings us to the next one. Going to try and break that shaken. Why does it keep saying I've still got 4 bennies? Because I don't. So that one is going to remain shaken. Oh, this one should be vulnerable because it did a wild attack. And that will take us to Thid's turn.
Right. Thid is gonna see Ingrahild maybe want some help. So he will go up to here to spear out and whatnot. And he will do 2 actions. Firstly, he's gonna cast Boost Trait on himself and Ingrahild for strength to do more damage. So let me try this. Do I need to actually target her or does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I don't think as much. So 2 actions. Let's see.
No.
That's fine. I'll stick with that. So both our strengths bump up by 1. Whoop, didn't mean to hit. And then I will take a stabby stab with my spear at Sir Giant. 2 actions. Alright, let's see. That's a hit. And retry that. Oh, that's even worse.
Yep.
Oh. Alright, one more attempt and then maybe I'm just not due to hit it with the spear. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
it looks like the gang up bonus is still not popping, but so just keep an eye on that.
Let's see your target. Yeah, the extra one would not have made the difference between a raise and
okay, cool.
No.
So he'll get up here, try to stab, and just kind of nick off the hide, and he kind of slapped her offhand with some Vaseline as he came by.
All right. Oh, that takes us to Credo.
All right, it's clobbering time. So we have both of these here. We're going to be focusing primarily on the one that is vulnerable, but we're going to make an all-out frenzied attack. If the first strike kills it, we're going to allocate to the second one.
Okay.
All right, wild attack. Frenzy is turned on.
All right. So the first one hit with a raise. Go ahead and roll that damage.
All right, you're gonna do the
Yep, I'm taking care of the vigor check.
cool.
Oh, not a critical failure, but it is going to get shrunk.
Shrunk.
Oh, I forgot to deselect the second one for the.
That's okay.
So
We'll do
the
that.
single wound will be for the first one.
There it is. -1. Apply changes. And there we go. And then the raise damage for the second hit.
Yep, I'm just making sure I deselected the other one so it doesn't do the double roll damage again. And wild attack is on, and damage. Looks like another additional wound.
And that one needs a vigor check against shrinking too.
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm not a fan of that roll, so we'll go ahead and spend a Benny on it.
I'm not a fan.
Still a wound.
Yep. It was actually 1 point worse.
Mhm.
All right, I guess we'll stand with that wound.
All right. And it's looking pretty injured. And if that's you done, we go into round 3. And this one gets to try and shake itself. Wait. Why did it say shaken? It was already shaken.
Greta, are you okay?
Yeah, it removed vulnerable after my wild attack again.
All right. So that one is still shaken. It is going to provoke from both Thid and Ingrahild.
Swing, bada, swing. Or stab, I guess. Pew. Yeah.
All right. Thid hit it.
Shake
Ingrid hit
it.
with a raise.
With the raid. Sprayed him.
Okay. And the damage for Ingrahild?
It was negligible.
Okay. So it howls in pain as it takes off. To there.
How many wounds do these honkies have?
Oh, did it not get shaken by my spear?
Oh, no, it was already shaken, so it took another wound.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It is badly injured.
And you know what? As this guy's running off, I'm actually going to play my adventure card.
Okay, what card is that?
It's Angry Mob.
Angry Mob.
Tell us what that does.
Explain
We
it in
don't
great
get to
detail.
see it either.
Oh, and I've already passed it, so I can't actually read the text on it anymore.
So
What's
it
it
says,
do in a nutshell?
a mob of angry locals, about 2 per hero, join the fight. Whether they are friend or foe depends on the situation.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Free XP! Free XP!
That's not how the system works.
All right, so this is beautiful because the only truly local things out here would be, well, these giants aren't really local to this area, but there are some other creatures that are. Let me find them real quick.
Why do I agree to play games with you, Nick?
Hey, they could be friend or foe, or both.
Do you know who's running this game? Have you met James?
Let's see, there are 4 heroes, so that's going to be a total of 8 critters.
As the crocodile swarm comes out of the lake up here.
Nope. There's
No?
6,
Shit.
It's 8 gelatinous cubes. Come on.
7, 8. And if you look to the south, you guys hear the battle cries of a group of orcs. And let me add them on here, and then I have to apply them to, or move them into a group, because they're all going to act at the same time as their leader.
I vote that Nick doesn't get adventure cards anymore, because when I use them,
I
it's
second that.
whimsical and fun. And when Nick uses them, it's to just fuck us over.
It's whimsical but painful. See, that's the difference.
And also fun. Just think, Mike. You get to drop a blast template on it and be done with it.
That's probably fairly accurate depending on where they go in the
All
rotation.
right. So the big giant went, so I need to move them to... Come on. It's being difficult. There it is. So they'll go right there. Did they all go onto... No?
Oh, they're not visible on our tracker, so...
Not yet, no. Because for some reason, it teamed them all up with the giant that's already gone. So let me get them all fixed back up. Come on. Shift up. Shift up. There we go. Okay. So let's go to this one. And I'm going to unhide them, because sometimes my amazing add-ons kind of work against me. And one of them roars in anger and is going to charge the closest person, which happens to be a cactus.
A very sad cactus who is very angry at her friends.
As he comes roaring in, he swings the great axe with wild abandon, making himself vulnerable in the process, but he strikes Spike with a raise. And Spike is going to take 2 wounds as this huge axe just gashes into her. She manages to stop one of them, but she is now shaken. Then this one's going to come up and get to there, and it is also going to take advantage and try and hit her with its falchion. And it does hit.
R.I.P. Spike.
But it
Yeah, peace
does
out.
no damage. No damage worth noting. The next one comes up, targets Spike, swinging wildly, because that's just the way the orcs are in this area. Is it actually adding the gang up bonus again? It is. Weird.
I think it's just the giants being weird.
The giants are too fat for a gang up bonus.
All right, and that'll be 2 wounds as it gashes into her with its falchion, and she tries to soak it and currently is failing. You want to try that again with another Benny? Oh, there goes her last
Oh, I
Benny.
shouldn't have done that. It's all right.
All right, Spike stands
I don't think it matters. There's still 5 more of them.
death's door as this one comes rushing up, also targeting her, looking to take somebody out of this fight in a hurry. It swings. It's going to hit.
You're trash.
It is not going to hit. So we go to the next one. Comes rushing up. And wildly swinging. That is a hit. with a raise.
We need to get this cactus some armor.
Oh.
I had four
All right.
friends.
So go ahead and click on that show incapacitation card. Oh, it did something funky there.
Yeah, I don't know what that says.
I don't either.
It's probably the incapacitation
Oh, yeah.
language.
For some reason, it went crazy with all that. And then at the very bottom, it has the translation, at least for me, and it says Spike Lee has been incapacitated.
Must roll vigor to know her fate.
Yep, go ahead and roll that incapacitation.
Oh, man.
Go big or go home.
Oh, I clicked it twice. Not working.
Indeed, it is not. That is really weird.
So just roll a vigor check.
Here, let me see if... There we go. Got it to work. All right, so... You have busted guts. And you are currently bleeding out on death's door if nobody gets to you before your next turn, and you fail the vigor check then, or Spike will have died.
Poor little cacti.
The next orc. He sees that the cactus is down. He is going to make a run check. And he gets to run 9. So he comes running up here to Ingrahild. And he is going to swing wildly at Ingrahild. I forgot to click the run. So it was already a failure. The next one, that one already moved. That one needs to go back to vulnerable. There we go. This one is trying to run. Will it get enough to get up there? It falls short. So it will grab its spear with one hand and chuck its spear. He ran. And he misses as the spear goes wide. Then the last orc. Let's see how much of a run he gets out of it. He gets to go 9. He comes rushing up and gets in her face. I just saw the chat. Ran, wild attack, roll. Barely hits her. And does not do any damage to her. Spike. Wait a second. There we go. Spike. Make that vigor check.
Okay.
You got a good card in your hand?
No.
Does anybody have a good card in their hand?
Well, that would have been a great one to have thrown before these guys all came running at you.
Yeah. I feel like it would have just delayed the inevitable, though.
All right, make that vigor check.
Holy shit! Holy fuck!
Super cactus!
The little cactus that could gets a total of 26 on that vigor check, and she is not going to die today. She stops bleeding out. She is just unconscious but stable with a broken torso, I think it is. Yeah, busted is a hit to her vigor, I believe. No, her strength.
So she's leaking cactus cooler.
She is leaking cactus cooler. Blizz.
Well, needless to say, I'm pissed. Let's see here. Let me double check what this is. I think burst is only a cone, right?
Correct.
So I'm going to stop there. We're spending the extra point for damage and one extra little special point to ensure the cactus doesn't get extra cooled by me doing this. All right, come on.
Rotate that bitch.
It's not pulling up the rotation.
Let's see. Direction. I think that's going to be 90.
Yes, 90. Oh, well then I would have, knowing the range of my spells, I would have moved back. So there we go. That's going to get them all. Except the little cactus friend there.
Right, but it won't let you untarget her, unfortunately.
It won't. Okay, well, she just won't take any damage. Let's see, how many power points do I have left? Before I declare this as a single action or a double action. Yep, I'm taking 2 actions.
Okay. Right now, that is a failure.
We're going to PowerPoint that. Or Benny that. There we go.
So you turn it into a basic success.
So I'll click the raise damage.
Because you added the extra power.
Extra bennies. And then Spike, just ignore the damage that pops up for you.
I will do so gladly.
So many dice.
I'm enjoying watching all the dice roll. This is actually kind of nice. All right. So Spike avoids 2 wounds, Chieftain shaken, and 1 or 4 wounds between the 4 berserkers that are there. 2 4s, 2 1s. So.
All right. So Chieftain shaken. He takes 1. He takes 4. He is down and dead. He takes 4, down and dead. And he takes 1. And let's clear out the templates. And there we go.
I don't know why you cleared out the template, because I was just going to do the same thing again.
Oh, because there were multiple templates sitting there.
Ah, well, it doesn't matter. They're all targeted. We know they're all there. So, same thing. 2 actions. Burst of Icy Doom. And that is a failure to start. We'll spend 1 more Benny on it to make it a success. Same damage. I don't know which ones are up, which ones are down. It doesn't matter.
I don't either.
Stay away from my cactus. And damage sits right. All of them are taking 1 wound, with 1 of them getting shaken.
All right.
But I think that one that might be getting shaken was one that took 4 the last time.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Let me zoom in closer here. And the only one still standing is the chieftain, who looks angrily at Mr. Blizz.
I'll give him the 1-finger salute and then tell him to come get some. Bring it, bitch!
All right. From Blizz, we go to Thid.
All right, Thid, I'm sure hears Spike shriek as these orcs attack her. So Thid's going to turn around and kind of have flashes of Bash and of Wilkes in his mind, and his friend's dying. And so he sees Blizz fucking him up pretty good. He doesn't want his new friend to get fucked up either, so he will throw an acid flask. I'm going to throw 2. So
Acid flask, you cannot keep it from hitting Spike.
I was going to target
Unless
the group close to
you
me.
would have to. Oh, okay, the one's closest to you? Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to do acid flask on the group close to me, and then I'll do an alchemist bomb, which I should be able to use the extra power point to not let her get hit, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Because that is a basic thing for all damaging spells, and
Right.
bomb is a damaging spell.
So acid flask is a what size?
Small.
It's small.
Yeah,
Okay.
small.
I don't see it in its description, so I will do a small. Put it right here on this intersection. Target all those guys. Add a minus. Oh, here. I forgot we have the thing that actually works now. 2 actions.
Yep.
Plow.
Well, that lands right where you want it to.
Come on,
And
damage.
one of them's going to get pretty well face raped.
One shake, and then nothing on the other. Which, not too bad for an acid flask.
Nope.
Oh, let me try to untarget them. Cool. So then Thid's gonna move over this way and throw an alchemist bomb. How many points is it to make it the size bigger? It's 2 points to make it bigger, 1 point to avoid.
Yep, 2
Teammate.
points to bump the damage, 1 point to avoid teammate. Because the only one that's still standing is that chieftain right there.
This guy here is the only one still standing. The others are all dead.
Okay, I see death's door, but yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
they're all just frozen in place, and
Gotcha. Yeah, you're good. I got him now. So let's see, where is it at? Oh god, your
Wait a
chat
second.
messages are popping up on me.
Dead, 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 dead. All right.
Okay. Oh, big numbers. I guess it doesn't really matter because I was spending the extra, right? Or
Well, so what you'll do is you'll click on the raise damage,
yep.
and then after that is done, expand the chieftain there.
Orc chieftain and add a d6.
Add plus 1d6. All
Okay.
right, so
Beautiful.
he is going to take 2 wounds, of which he is going to attempt to soak,
So took my 1, another 1, and another.
and he
2.
did not soak. So he is barely hanging on. And I need to
All
change my
right.
dice because I cannot see them when they roll.
That will be the end of Thid's go.
Go with. There we go. Save. Save. And this giant is going to attempt to break his shaken. And he is not going to break shaken. So, Kratos, you are going to get a free attack on this guy.
Oh, yes.
This one right here.
Got him targeted. And I cannot frenzy this, correct?
correct.
All right. Standard attack, go.
That's a hit with a raise.
Ooh. Is he already shrunk?
Yep.
Yes.
And he's vulnerable.
Awesome. Two wounds.
As he goes running off. That's as far as he's going to get because of his wounds.
And he's still slowed, right?
Yes. But movement is an action that he can take. That takes us to the next one, who is going to attempt to unshake. I'm not sure why.
It's because it was testing for critical failure.
That shouldn't explode, though. All right. So he is also going to provoke from you as he tries to run away.
All right.
And you hit him, no raise.
All right, and in comes the damage. That's enough to shake him for another wound.
Indeed. Oh, wait. That one.
Oh, I had the
person.
Yep, I had the wrong guy targeted.
Okay, so I will add a wound to this guy and give him the shaken. Oops, I unshook him. And he is getting as far away from you as he can. And that takes us to Ingrahild.
All right. Well, new targets. Same procedure. We're going to declare 2 actions. You know what? We're going to declare 3 actions. And the first being me selecting Ingrahild. I was like, where are the weapons? I keep seeing the wrong ones. All right, so we've got 2 actions. She's not going to wild attack. You know what? We'll spend one of her bennies on that. And we stuck with the same result. All right. Next, we'll do the same with the Dwarven Orax a second time. There we go.
That's a hit with a raise. All right, that guy is just DED. Mark him dead.
Okay, and then with the last one, it's time for the hand axe. So I still have the -2 rather than a -4. And the hand axe is the MVP as per usual.
All right, and she gashes him across the stomach, causing a wound. He is not looking good. And then we come to Credo. Credo, what are you going to do?
All right. Well, it looks like my friends here are currently running away. So, we're not too happy about that. So, we're actually going to enrage first, and then we are going to run and declare 3 actions.
All right.
Oh, man, only 1. All right, so we will put ourselves here. That's 4. First action here. We are not going to frenzy on this one. And we have to wild attack because we're raging. And roll. Oops, I forgot the other minuses. So that one did not hit.
Okay.
Forgot the -4 for the and the running. So, all right, second action. Frenzy's turned off for this one. Wild attack. Let's see. Ran. and that. Get all my modifiers actually tacked on there.
I don't think it's going to matter with
a 19. That is
with
a
a
hit with
minus
raise.
6. He got a 19. Wow.
All right, let's put this guy's dick in the dirt.
I'm going to say that's going to do it. And that one goes down. And you still have one action that you declared left.
Yep, and I still have partial movement. So that will be my running of 1. Put me in a reach of this guy. And wild attack. Ran. Frenzy is turned on for this one. And the -4.
All right. Both of them hit.
All right.
No
Let's get the
raises.
I don't think I'm going to need them. Yeah, he's already shaken, so we'll let that hit with a shaken.
All right. And since he was double shaken, it turns into a wound.
And the second attack. We're going to go ahead and Benny that one, since it's not going to cause a wound. It's still not going to cause a wound, but we're pretty upset right now, so we'll spend our last Benny to still do no extra damage.
Indeed.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. And as that round comes to an end, we head into round 4, and Ingrahild gets the red joker, and that is where we will pick up next time, because we've gone a little over tonight. So we will see everybody next time, and we hope you're enjoying the show. Remember, go and check out our Twitter at Knight's Dinner. Also, you can head to our Patreon. Look us up once again, Knights of the Smith Dinner Table, or our website, knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com. And if you enjoy coffee as much as we do, head on over to poppitscoffee.com and pick you up a bag. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody, except Nick.
Agreed.
All right. Have a great one.